call lower. With a deuce, you call higher. Keep playing like that, and you could retire on Cut Sharks. And here's the host of Cut Sharks, Jim Perry.
Listen, are you just running by or something, lady? What is this? Talking to the producer and falling asleep, huh? Hello there. Welcome. Happy to have you here. That's a very inventive opening poem. We thank Wayne Coe of Winchendon, Massachusetts. I hope I'm getting that right. Watching us on WBZ TV Channel 4. Thank you, Wayne. Now let's open up the board and get to the cards. And if Janice is slowed down, she and Lois will start dealing out the cards. Here come our card sharks. Marty Lindstrom. Hello, Marty.
How you doing?
I'm fine. And again, won't you tell us a little about Marty Lindstrom?
Okay, again, my name is Marty Lindstrom. I'm from the west side of Chicago originally, now living down on the coast, on the ocean in San Diego. And I'm a regional sales manager for an insurance company in charge of hiring and firing.
Is it hard to find good insurance agents?
It's hard to find good any agents.
Oh. Marty, you've done very well. One crack at the money cards. Marty Lindstrom's won $3,200 in cash. And our challenger, Faye Spikes. Hi, Faye. Nice to see you again. And again, a little about you, if you will.
Okay, I'm Faye Spikes. I'm originally from a small town called Oakville, Mississippi, that you're going to visit one day. I'm single. I work for one of the telephone companies. I'm a marketing staff specialist, and I just enjoy life.
Good. That's nice. No special hobbies or anything? Just enjoy life, huh?
Yeah, skiing, just anything.
Anything that helps you enjoy life.
Right.
You both got the cards at the beginning of the match, yes?
Yep.
And we'll pick up where we left off. We played the best 2 games out of 3. We are in the middle of game number 1. Looking at the board, Marty has moved over. He now has a 10 as his base card, needing 3 cards. Faye also has a 10, needing 3. So we're at a tie. As we pick up with question 3, it goes to you, Marty. Marty, we asked 100 people, do you think adopted children should have the right to find out who their natural parents are? How many people think adopted children should have the right to find out who their natural parents are?
Once an adopted person is old enough to know that he is when he's told that he's adopted, I think he should have the right to find his natural parents if he wants to. I'm going to say about 58.
Marty says 58 out of 100 people feel, yes, they should have that right, Faye.
Well,
Higher or lower?
I'm in agreement with Marty that they have a right to know that just for the genealogical purposes and for medical purposes, in case you have some kind of genetic disease that you need to find out. I think it's going to be a little higher than what Marty said.
Interesting reasoning there, Faye. You say higher. If it is, you'll play your cards. If not, it'll be Marty. The actual number of people who think adopted children should have the right to find out who their natural parents are is 86. Very much higher, Faye. You got it. And Faye, as we left off, you had a 10 as your base card. Winning the question, you have the right to change it. A 4, good change. Higher than a 4, a king. Lower than a king, a 7. Move over the freeze bar, protecting that position, and we're faced with sudden death. Someone has to win it on this play of the cards. Faye, in Victorian England, it was legal and proper for men to fight a duel to see who would win a woman's hand. So we asked 100 single women, if it were legal today, would you like 2 men to have a duel over you? How many single women would like 2 men to fight a duel over them? Well, you're single?
I wouldn't want anybody to fight a duel over me. I'd want to choose the one that I wanted. Okay? And
give him a big sword, right?
I don't think women are in for that violence. I mean, if, you got 2 guys, you want both of them to live. You don't want one of them to die. Just pick the one you want.
How many would, though?
I don't think that that many women would. I'll say about 20.
20 out of 100 would like to see 2 men fight a duel over them, Marty.
I think women are getting more liberated also, and they're not going to want to see the one guy they really love go out and get killed by the other person. So I think it's going to even be lower than 20.
Even lower than that? The actual number of single women who would like 2 men to have a duel over them is 28, not lower. 28 of them would. That is sudden death. You have a 7. You need only 1 card. Marty with a 10 needs 3.
Marty can have
You're
it.
pointing already. She's passing, and that means, Marty, turn them all over. You win. 1 mistake, the game belongs to Faye. With a 10, what do you say?
Lower.
Lower than a 10. It is a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. A jack.
Lower.
And it comes down to this turn lower. No, it's not lower. Faye wins game 1. Marty got right down to the last card and couldn't do it. Game 1 to the challenger. We'll set up for game 2. And same 2 decks of cards. Janice will deal out the next cards off the top of the decks. Marty, the question goes to you. Marty, we found 100 divorced women who are receiving alimony from their ex-husband. And we asked these women, do you get more money from your ex-husband now than you did when you were married to him? How many women are getting more money now than when they were married?
Well, I don't think the women ever think they're getting enough money, but now that the guy has to give them the money, I would say that a large number would say they're getting more money now, probably about 63.
63 out of 100 say they're getting more now than when they were married, Faye.
Well, I don't think that they're going to admit to that, even if they are, because they always feel that they aren't getting enough, that when they were married, there were certain other amenities to it. So I'm going to say it's lower than that.
The actual number of women who are getting more money now than when they were married is 30. It is lower. Faye has it. Yes. Faye starts off game number 2 with a 7.
Change that card.
A 7 to a jack. A little better. Lower than a jack. An 8.
Freeze.
Over goes the freeze bar with that middle card. And Faye, the question to you. Faye, we asked 100 people if your family doctor was under investigation for accidentally leaving a sponge in a patient during surgery, would you still go to him? How many people would go to their family doctor even if he was under investigation for negligence?
Well, if you've got a family doctor, you've probably been with him for a long time, you've had past experience with him, you feel very
collecting
confident
your own
with
sponges.
Him. Right. And, you figure that maybe the sponge wasn't his fault. He hasn't been proven guilty yet, so I think a lot of people would still go to him. I think that would be about 20 who wouldn't.
20 wouldn't. So it's how many would go?
Would go, about 80.
80. 80 out of 100 would go to the family doctor.
Well, the one thing you got to remember about doctors is that 50% of them graduated on the bottom half of their class. So I think
frightening thought, isn't it?
I think if you find a sponge there, something went wrong. I'm going to say it's lower.
You say lower. I changed my doctor when I found out he left a scalpel inside. Faye said 80. Marty said lower. The actual number of people who would still go to their family doctor even if he was under investigation for negligence is 33. Marty is right. It is lower. Yeah. Marty, with some catching up to do, has a 6.
Change that card.
And the 6 becomes a jack.
Okay, we're going to go lower.
Lower than a jack. Yes,
okay, we're going to freeze.
Couldn't get much more even than that.
Yeah.
Jack 8 and Jack 8. And the question to you, Marty. Marty, we asked 100 fifth grade kids, in what room in your house would you expect to find a spatula? How many sounds awesome, doesn't it? A spatula. How many fifth grade kids knew that a spatula would be found in the kitchen?
Well, that's what it is.
Didn't know, huh?
I don't think many kids are going to know what a spoon and a knife and a fork is, but I would say only about 25 are going to know that the spatula belongs in the kitchen.
25 out of 100 fifth graders knew where it goes, Faye.
Well, now the schools are getting more into teaching home economics and sewing and cooking at an earlier age, so I think more of them are going to know what a spatula is. I'm going to say that it's higher.
You say higher. One kid said he thought that the spatula belonged in the bedroom. And a can of Crisco next to it. Very cute. We won't talk about it. Marty said 25. Faye says higher. The actual number of fifth graders who knew a spatula would be found in the kitchen is 82. Faye is right. It is higher. Now she can get rid of it. Stop giggling, Shannon. She'll drop a card. And it becomes a 6.
Higher.
Higher than the 6. Oh, no, 4 is not higher. Marty, a free chance to play off the 8.
Higher.
Higher than the 8? It's not higher either. Wow, these cards are coming out about dead even, but it's going to be decided now because we are again facing sudden death. Faye, we asked 100 bachelors, if you deeply loved a woman, would you marry her even if she became pregnant by another man? How many bachelors would marry the woman they loved even if she became pregnant by another man?
Well, I think men are very sensitive on that subject, and, who wants to take care of somebody else's child? Love only goes so far.
How many would?
I think about 25.
25 out of 100 would marry the woman they loved.
If the man really loved the woman, I think they can put aside her one mistake, so I think it's going to be higher than the 25.
You got a lot of agreement there, Marty. The actual number of bachelors who would marry a woman who became pregnant by another man is 34. You're right, Marty. It is higher. Marty, sudden death. You need 3. Faye needs 3. What are you going to do?
Take it away.
Faye, this time you're the one who's going to have to turn them all over. If you get them, you're the champion.
Okay, higher.
Higher than a 6. Yes,
Lower.
1/3. Lower than a 10. No, it's not. And Marty ties it up in sudden death. So, each player with 1 game and $100. And we have Game 3 coming up. Game 3 with just 3 cards up there and 3 questions here. And we'll start the tiebreaker with a question to you, Marty. Marty, we asked 100 United States congressmen in Washington, D.C., should the United States continue to give foreign aid to smaller countries, even though we still have major economic problems here at home? How many congressmen think the United States should continue to give foreign aid to smaller countries?
Well, if it's election year, they're going to have to get their face in front of the camera, so they're going to be saying something. And
this, of course, is a confidential poll.
Obviously. I would have to say that most of them would think that you still have to give the aid to the smaller countries. I'm going to go right down the middle, 50-50.
50. 50, you say 50 out of 100. 50 out of 100 said we should continue to give foreign aid.
Well, politicians being politicians they think in terms of what's going to come up later. And giving these countries aid maybe serve an advantage to us later. So I say it's going to be higher.
Higher. The actual number of congressmen who think the United States should continue to give foreign aid to smaller countries is 80. You're right. It is higher. Faye. And Faye starts off the tiebreaker with a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. A 3. We have a new champion if it's higher. Yes, they did it. Well, a good win. And Marty, you've done very well, leaving us with $3,300.
I've had a ball. Thanks a lot.
Marty Lindstrom. Come on out here, Faye. Faye Spikes, congratulations.
Thank you.
And our new champion goes for the big money. Right after we take time out for this. See how they get you running around there, Faye? They have to get the podium set for you, and you've got to cut the cards. How did the money cards feel?
Feel good. I'm going to win.
Let's get to them. She wants to win. Come on, Faye, hop up. And we got the podium down for little tiny Faye here. And here come the money cards as we give you $200 of new money and 3 cards on the bottom line. To bet as you will. Up to the second level, another $200, 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Come on, Faye. Here's $200. And remember that you can change the base card on each level if you need it. Faye starts off with 200 and a 2.
All right. All of it higher.
$200 that this card is higher than a 2. And it is with a queen.
All of it lower.
Ooh, can a little bit of a chance. 400 lower than a queen. Yes, with another 2.
All of it higher.
For 1,600 higher. Cleared the board on the bottom level, and as we move up that middle card, we'll give you the other 200.
Change that card.
1,800, and she can change the 7 to a 10. Not too good, but a little better.
200 lower.
$200 lower than a 10. Another card in 1,600.
500 lower.
$500 lower than a queen. Yes.
Right.
21.
500 higher.
$500 on a 5. Higher. Yes. $2,600, and again we move up a middle card. Well, you made a fairly good change before. Let's make a good one now for the big bet. Well, Faye, you must bet at least $1,300. You have $2,600. You're looking at a 9. What's your big bet?
$1,300 lower.
$1,300 lower than a 9? No. But you had a good hand. You held back, and that's not too bad. $1,300, 200 in the game. That's $1,500 for one game of card shark. Not bad. You got a good head start and held back there, Faye. That was nice. Sorry that last one failed. But $1,500 is not too bad. Face Bites will meet a new challenger after we take time out for this message of importance. Faye, Janice is dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards, and here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Mike Kaboul. Hello, Mike. Welcome.
How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah. And won't you tell us a little about you?
Yes, I'm Mike Kaboul from Great Bend, Kansas. I'm a minister, and the doctor told me I had to walk 3 miles every day, and I've been a good boy walking 3 miles every day.
Well, that's nice. Is that how you got here? It
just seemed that way.
Oh, I see. Oh, happy to have you here with us, Mike. And you cut your cards?
Yes, I did.
And here we go. We'll
right.
start the match with a question to Faye. And Faye, we asked 100 single women, have you ever given your phone number to a married man?
Ooh.
How many single women have given their phone number to a married man?
Okay, now I'm single, so I'm going to be careful
and you work
with
for the
this
phone company, too, right? Yeah.
Right. I think giving a phone number is not,
And
it's
you've got
not
a minister next to you, too,
Uh-oh.
Faye.
It's not a commitment, so I think that women would be more likely to give the phone number to a married man. I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
Sure stumbling over this one, aren't you?
I'm going to get myself out of trouble. But I'm going to say it's probably about 35.
35 out of 100 single women have given their phone number to a married man, Mike.
Jim, I think there are a lot of reasons why you'd give a phone number. It doesn't necessarily mean that you got a hanky-panky going. I'm going to say higher than that.
Higher than that. Could mean that, though. The actual number of single women who have given their phone number to a married man is 43. Mike is right. It is higher. I must say he got out of his reasoning very nicely for a minister, too. And Mike starts off the match with a 7.
Oh, I don't like that. Let's change that card.
And the 7 becomes an 8.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to go higher. Let's go higher.
Higher than the 8? No. That's wrong on that one, and it's a break for Faye with a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. A 7.
Freeze.
And now Faye takes the 1-card advantage. Janice will fill in the space for you, Mike, as we give you your first question. Mike, we asked 100 men. Now, be honest. Have you ever turned back the mileage on your car before selling it? How many men admitted they've turned back the mileage on their car before selling it?
Jim, recently that became a United States federal offense. Had you asked me that 5 years ago, 7 years ago, I might say a lot. But today, under the present circumstances, I think that's going to be a low number, and I'm going to go for like 19.
19 out of 100.
Oh, it's got to be higher than that. At some point, if a guy knows how to do it, he's going to do it. So I'm going to say it's higher.
You say higher. I think you may have hit on a point there, though. How many know how to do it? The actual number of men who have turned back the mileage on their car before selling it is 8. It is not higher. It is lower. Mike's got it. Faye was happy for a moment, but nope, it's Mike's. You've got an 8.
I want to change it.
And
Change that
little card. Oh, still an 8.
Just call me lucky. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 8? It is an ace.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. A 3.
Let's go out.
Higher than a 3. A 6.
Freeze.
I think I might call you lucky now, Mike. We move over the freeze bar, and the challenger needs 1 card for the first game of the match. We'll be right back right after this. We're in the middle of game number 1. Faye with a 7 needing 3 cards. Mike with a 6 needs 1. We pick up with question 3. It goes to you, Faye. Faye, we asked 116-year-old boys, who taught you more about the facts of life? Your parents or your friends? How many 16-year-old boys learn more about the facts of life from their friends?
Well, I think being at the age of 16, they probably learned about the facts of life before the big movement where parents teach their kids about the facts of life and the schools teach the kids about the facts of life. So I think most of the 16-year-olds probably learned it from most about facts of life from their friends. I'll say about 75.
75 out of 100 learn from their friends, Mike.
Oh, Jim, that is a toughie. I'm going to say this, that peer pressure is a tremendous thing in the life of a 16-year-old. And even though 75 is a big number, I got to go higher.
Even higher than that?
Even higher.
The actual number of 16-year-old boys who've been taught more about the facts of life by their friends is 80. Mike is right. It is higher. Mike, you're looking at a 6.
Yes, I think that, if I may, I'd like to... I'm going to change that.
You're going to change it.
All right.
He was thinking about playing that 6, but he's going to change it. And a good change.
Beautiful. Let's go low.
If this is lower, Mike has the first game. He does. So that change worked out very well for the challenger. And it's game 1 of the challenger. Set up for game 2. Same 2 decks of cards. You were thinking about playing the 6 as is, huh, Mike?
Oh, yes, I was.
All right, let's quickly get into the next game, and the question goes to you, Mike. Mike, we found 100 men who are bodybuilders, and we asked them, if we said we'd pay you $25,000 a year for the rest of your life, would you agree to become a 97-pound weakling? How many bodybuilders would agree to become a 97-pound weakling for $25,000 a year?
Jim, I think that men who really are into bodybuilding, and I don't mean this in a disparaging way, have a certain amount of narcissism. Is there such a word? But anyway,
you said it well. I believe it, Mike.
I think that that's going to be a relatively low number. I'm going to say 38.
Mike says 38 out of 100 would agree to be 97-pound weaklings for $25,000 a year.
$25,000 a year for the rest of your life is a lot of money. It's got to be higher.
You say higher.
Got to be higher.
The actual number of bodybuilders who would agree to become a 97-pound weakling for $25,000 a year is 13. It is not higher. Mike is right. So the challenger starts off game 2 with a 6.
Oh, I want to change that card.
And the 6 becomes, another 6.
Just call me lucky. Higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a king.
Let's go lower.
Lower than a king. A 10. Freeze. And we move over the freeze bar. Mike needs 2 cards to become the new champion. And we need to take time out for this message, so don't go away.
Some of our contestants will receive Z-Brick brand facing brick. Add character and charm to your walls and create a beautiful new living environment. Z-Brick, the last word in wall covering. And a serving tray, and spice up your life with delicious Lipton flavored teas in tea bags. Try orange and spice, cinnamon, and a variety of other exciting flavors. And an assortment of Daisy home products, including the Seal Meal, the Donut Maker 4, and the new Power Scrubber, all furnished by Daisy. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.